Rend College's Associate in Applied Science degree in Business will prepare you for a career in business management.
Business is a good major in the sense that it really does have more opportunities than most majors do. It's not nearly as narrow as a lot of majors that students might be choosing. The diversity of the program is good. It is designed as an all-purpose type business program, so that makes it appealing to employers that they get a student that is grounded on a lot of areas of business. The key technology that's used in the program is exposing the students to computers. That's obviously the tool today that is widely used throughout the business community. They're going to get exposed to basically everything that, all the tools that a current business might be using.
A lot of the technical classes they're taking nowadays becomes very important. The computer classes, that's going to help them a lot because everything we have in here runs on computers. The cash register, our simulator for our driving range, any of the shipping we're doing, it's all computer. Now a huge thing that's becoming important in the store, the emerging trend of e-commerce.
Business degree is much of a degree of variety when it goes out to what you're going to do in the world. As far as going out into the real world, as they call it, my goodness, the marketing jobs are all over. There is so much variety, there's so many opportunities. I don't think a student should necessarily just limit themselves to being in this area when they graduate.
The two-year applied program really qualifies a student for a lower and middle level management type position. Of course, that gets your foot in the door, and oftentimes in Southern Illinois, people with the applied science degrees actually end up moving up through the ranks, and at some point in the future they can supplement it with other college courses and eventually end up in upper management. Almost any type of business that is large enough to start using some professional employees are possibilities. The larger businesses, of course, are more apt to hire our graduates. Take larger manufacturing companies or larger even retail operations, but theoretically even a smaller business that needs a little professional help would be a potential employer.
It becomes very important oftentimes in the store to multitask, somebody who can think pretty quick on their feet and also have good people skills. The major thing I look for that I think is a positive as a manager is telling people how to do things one or two times, and after that they take over themselves.
I look for a person first that I think is going to be very conscientious. And the academic skills behind it are very important also, especially in an office where the numbers are very important and everything has to be extremely accurate. It's very important for students to know that you got to get up in the morning, you have to go to work, and you have to work hard when you're at that job if you're going to have a career. And for them to remember that the difference between having an education and not having an education is not only financial, but it's also you get to select usually the type of job that you're going to enjoy and the type of career you're going to enjoy for the rest of your life, rather than just having to go to work for that 8-hour or 10-hour a day job. I would think a student with a 2-year degree is going to be somewhere in the low 20s. Now you get up to your 4-year degree, you're going to be starting in your 30s, and in many cases with a master's degree, you'll be close to 40,000 starting out as a business major.
Rend is a wonderful resource for the community and for students who are wanting to get an entry-level position in the business community, and oftentimes our graduates then decide at some further, future date to further their education with a bachelor's degree, and they've got a good background to do that.
Additional information about Tech Prep and the Associate of Applied Science degree in Business can be found on our website.